On January 29, 2025, tragedy struck above the Potomac River. An American Airlines plane collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter. 67 souls perished, a nation mourned, and the internet? It did what it does best. It spun wild, wacky conspiracy theories because, you see, 2 days later, a Learjet crashed in Philadelphia. Coincidence? The internet screamed, never! The internet, in its infinite wisdom, decided these crashes were no mere accidents. They were connected to what, you ask? Well, that's where the fun begins. Buckle up, dear reader, because we're about to dive headfirst into the rabbit hole of online lunacy. The DC crash was a terrible tragedy, but amidst the grief and shock, a new emotion emerged. Bewilderment. Not at the crash itself, but at the bizarre explanations for it. It seemed everyone with a Twitter account and a tinfoil hat had a theory, and trust me, they were eager to share. Donald Trump, never one to miss a chance to stir the pot, emerged from his social media bunker with a theory of his own. Diversity initiatives, he declared, were to blame. Apparently, air traffic control had gone too woke, compromising safety. Who knew radar screens had a diversity quota? Trump wasn't alone in his creative analysis. Others blamed the helicopter pilots, suggesting they should have just, moved out of the way. Because dodging a passenger jet is something you do on your lunch break, apparently. Social media became a breeding ground for even more outlandish ideas. The helicopter was chasing the plane. The crash was a 1970s-style assassination. It seems no theory was too absurd for the internet to embrace. And then there was the Super Bowl connection. The American Airlines flight had originated in Wichita, Kansas. The Kansas City Chiefs were in the Super Bowl. Coincidence? Not according to the internet. The NFL was behind it all, they cried. Why? Well, why not? Even celebrities weren't immune to the conspiracy bug. Soccer star Taylor Twellman called the crash suspicious on Instagram. Hedge fund manager Bill Ackman briefly flirted with the idea of terrorism on Twitter. It seems even millionaires with access to the best information, and presumably common sense, can fall prey to the allure of a good conspiracy theory. Of course, all of these theories conveniently ignored one crucial detail: evidence. There was none, not a shred, but hey, who needs evidence when you have speculation, innuendo, and a healthy dose of paranoia? So what have we learned? That plane crashes are tragic? Yes. That the internet is a breeding ground for bizarre theories? Definitely. That Donald Trump will never miss an opportunity to blame wokeness for something? You bet. But perhaps the most important takeaway is this. In a world saturated with information, it's more important than ever to be critical thinkers, to question everything, to demand evidence, and maybe, just maybe, to take a deep breath and resist the urge to blame the Super Bowl for every tragedy that befalls us. And make sure you subscribe for more news.